Alright guys, welcome back. Before we start the video, I just want to explain where I've been the last month and a bit. So due to me having a stomach ulcer, it stopped me from going out to make these videos. But I feel a lot better now. I've had it for roughly about 6 weeks or something. You'll probably see that in the last couple of videos that I was complaining all the time that I was really unwell. That's what it was. It was just that stomach ulcer. But I've been feeling good for a couple of days now, so it should be good. I did attempt to go to make a video as well about 3 weeks ago. I had to turn back. It was just, my stomach was far too sore. But as I said, I'm better. It should be fun. I'm going up Moncreiffe Hill. I used to camp there every single weekend, and there's a little spot there where I built a fire pit and stuff like that. I think this was last year I built that. I've not been for a while, so I'm going to head up there and camp tonight. And there's a storm tonight, the storm Ashley. This morning it was absolutely pissing down, but looks like it's starting to brew up. Hopefully I get up there in time, set up the tent and everything before it kicks off. Aye, and I'm going to set off a couple of these bad boys tonight as well. I was in Aldi and I couldn't help myself. But my bus is in 10 minutes anyway, so I better get to the bus. I'll see you up there. There's my little friend, Ivor. Hey buddy! I've not seen him in a long time. Hey mate! He was in the field further down before. I think that's the first time I've seen him since probably February time. But we're almost there. Just around this corner and up the path a wee bit, then I'm at my spot. So this is it, Moncreiffe Hill. This is a map. So I've just walked all the way along here, and this is where I am right now. The spot where I'm camping is like right about here. But this week, the two forts I was telling you about, sorry, are right here. So I'll explore all this hill. I know the place at the back of my hand, so I'll show you that this week some point. Almost there. I'm just thankful that I brought extra water with me because there's a little stream just right there and it's dried out. So I'm lucky that I brought that water with me. If I have any left over by tomorrow morning, because I am going to be leaving here tomorrow morning. As I said, I'm going to be returning this week some point. Don't know when, some point this week. So I can stash whatever food and what water that I don't use for next time I'm up here. Here we go. Home sweet home. Last time I was up here was during the summer, so it was all overgrown. Someone's been up here. This little fire pit that I built. Well, let's get this tent set up, shall we? Not got long till it gets dark. quick vape before I do anything. Don't know when I'm going to be comfiest. But an issue as well. I haven't got a roll mat. Before I put the fly sheet up, I'll just show you how it is inside here. Very organised, am I? I'll sort that out in a minute. But this is basically my little coffin. It's so small. But that's home for the night. Coming to think about it, this is the first time you guys have actually seen me use my tent. Get this fly sheet up, starting to get a bit cold with this wind. Finally. A bit of a squeeze in here. But it will do. That's the rain just starting as well. Be comfy enough, I'll be dry enough as well. Lots of spiders up here. Where is it? Gonna be hearing lots of them crawling on me tonight. Not to worry, they don't bother me. That's me finally got all my kit sorted out. Sorry, just looking for my vape. But as soon as it starts getting heavy, I'm straight in there. I've not even got any waterproofs with me. I mean, I've got desert boots on. I've got my down jacket, but I've got a poncho in my Bergen. I need to take that out. I've got my snacks and everything in that in there as well. Rice Krispie squares, some scare, some yogurt, and I've got my power bank and stuff like that, warm kit and everything in there as well. Got my nighttime reading as well, Cujo. About 40 pages into it, and I just watched a film, no last night, the night before. I don't know why, I just ended up going like that, right, it'll be good to put faces to the names, if you know what I mean. I watched it when I was like a teenager, like 13 or 14 or something, probably a bit younger. I can't remember any of it, but I watched it on Prime, and quite a shit ending though, is it? If you've ever seen it. I mean, would that woman though be rabid as well, after Cujo biting her? It's good on Prime as well, because they tell you about the movie mistakes and everything. I ended up just looking for every single movie mistake, like see the trivia thing. You can see somebody like pulling the dog down, or the dogs that they used for the film were always happy, always wagging their tails, and that's how they tape their legs. Their legs. They had to tape their tails to their legs. And you can see it, like the restraint thing breaking, and it starts wagging its tail because it's happy. Don't know what to do now, because it's going to be dark soon. I'm just gutted that the rain's on. Not to worry, as I said, this week I'll be up here for 2 days. That wind is mental. But quite cosy enough in here. I've got my wee hand warmers and that as well. It's honestly like a coffin in here. I remember last year I went camping up Moncreiffe Hill, and I had to share this tent with 2 people for 4 days. It was horrible. the plan was we were meant to be away for 2 days, but don't know if you can remember, like there was some floods in that in Perthshire, and in Ailiffe we couldn't, like there was no buses or that, so we got trapped up Ailiffe Hill for 4 days in the pissing rain. It was horrible. 2 people stuck in this tent. I'm surprised we didn't kill each other. Might go for a walk later on the night, I don't know. See if the rain stops or not. I think it's a bad idea if I set off the fireworks as well in the wind. Don't really want to be doing that. Still stuck in here. Don't know what the plan is. Just been lying here watching South Park on my phone. I think it's meant to stop about 12. We'll soon see if that happens. Got to go for a wee wander just now before it gets dark. I've got about half an hour before it gets dark. I'm going to find an open space, set off a couple of these bad boys. At least the rain stopped. Fucking beard's all slanted, man. I was sleeping in that, well not sleeping but sitting in that tent. Rain's back on again, so I'm just going to test one of these rockets just now, see what like it is. Run away! It's not even loud. I'll do another one. They're pretty shit. Here we go. Whoa, nearly fell there. Not even that loud. What the fuck? Just heading back to the tent now. That was fun while it lasted. I just set off the other one there. Still got another 3, so I'll keep them for when it gets dark. Hands are starting to get really cold as well. The hand warmers that I got, they're only like, much did I pay for them? 80 pence or something. And they work a treat. When I was sitting watching South Park in the tent, I had them like here between my legs with my legs closed. Really warm. So a couple of weeks ago when I had that stomach ulcer, I tried to go and do a video. I tried to do a lost hiker scenario. So I just packed a day sack with the bare minimum kit, like the usual stuff that I would take out on a hike with me. For instance, a knife, survival bag, some paracord, a little bit of food, water, kind of pants. Just bits and bobs really that I would take on a hike with me. I tried to do the video, it lasted till like 10 o'clock at night. and then I had to just call it because the pain from the ulcer was just so unreal. I'm glad that's starting to get over now because I was in hospital with it twice. Can't give me the wrong diagnosis as well. I was that bad when I was at work and got sent home. I went to the hospital. They says it could have been gallstones. So, me thinking that, I thought, right, maybe that, they did say like it's going to be passing now, so you're good to check my bloods and stuff. Then, went to the doctor, they said it doesn't clear up, go to the doctors, which it did. Still never cleared up, they says it could be some sort of stomach bug. Then I was hospitalised with it again. They gave me the right diagnosis. Stomach ulcer. I knew that's what it was. Glad it's over, man. Couldn't even walk to the shop or nothing without being in constant agony. Get out my way. Speak the branches with it. Wind's getting crazy now. Fuck, man. Whoa. A branch just hit the tent there, man. Fuck me. Just hope a tree doesn't fall on top of me during the night, man. My hand warmers are pretty much done. Yeah, this one's freezing now. This one is warmish. I've just discovered that I've got a couple of holes in my sleeping bag as well. It must have been from where I've had a fire. As you can see, it's just all the down's coming out it. It's about time I got a new sleeping bag anyway. This one served its time. So the time right now, it's 9 o'clock. The plan tomorrow is I'm going to get up. I'll be up early anyway. I'll get a bit of breakfast and I'll probably go for a small walk somewhere. I'm going to try and get some sleep because I'm absolutely shattered anyway. I keep trying to watch your films and that on my phone as well, but I can't hear it because of that wind. I've not got my speaker with me, and plus I've got my earphones with me, but they're inside my Bergen. My Bergen's out there, covered up in a black bag because obviously I can't put my Bergen in here with me. I can't be bothered going out to get it. I'll probably just read some of my book and then try and get some sleep. I'll catch up with you guys in the morning. Good morning. I survived. It's 7:05 in the morning. I've been awake for about 20 minutes now. I actually had quite a decent sleep as well. I think I woke up twice or something. I'm gonna wait about 20 minutes till I get some breakfast on. And then get up the road, put this video together for yous. Because I've been thinking I'm going to make this video a two-parter. So this is going to be part 1. And then tomorrow will be for 2 days, so that'll be part 2. It's really cold. I've just thought of something as well. I'm just going to leave the tent net up here tonight. That way I don't need to take it down, take it up the road. I don't even stay that far from here. It'll be safe here for one night. I've done that before a couple of times. Like, left my gear up here, went up the road, then I came back and it's still been in the one place. So I'll just grab what I need just now, get down the road, put this video together, grab enough supplies and food and that I need for 2 days, and then come back up here and do the second part of the video. Wonder where that branch is that hit the tent last night. Quite a few. Made me shit myself. This is the stuff I've still got left over. That was meant to be my tea last night. Tortelloni, some cheese. I'm going to need to buy some more gas as well. I've only got like half a can left, so I'll nip into town when I get off the bus. I'll get another can. I've still got plenty of food in that, that was meant to be taken with me, like venison and stuff like that. So I'll get that packed, ready for tomorrow when I come back up here. And we're off. Coming back tomorrow. I've got a few ideas as well that I'm going to do when I come back up here tomorrow. I've got a paracord in the tent, so I'm going to make a sort of a washing line thing for when, like, my t-shirt or my socks or that get wet. Just hang them up and dry them out. That's if it's not raining. You probably noticed as well, I watched the video back last night when I was sitting in the tent with the wind, and then when the stick hit the tent, I kept saying man. I watched it back and I was like, what the fuck, what do I keep saying man for? Idiot. Oh. I hate walking about this, but the amount of times that I've went on my arse, especially during the night. In part 2, I'll be heading further up that way. There's a good view of Bridge of Erne and stuff like that over there. And the 2 Pictish forts I'm going to show you. Well, it's the site of them. There's still rocks right there. I don't know if that was a part of it, but I'll go up there and I'll show you. It's good at night time as well because you can see for miles, you can see Dundee and stuff like that. Shelter still standing. It's right there. It's been there for years. I didn't build it, obviously. Somebody else built it. It's just been here for a long time. There's that wee shelter. Quite cool, we hanging out. Noticed these as well on the tree. Jelly ear mushrooms, but obviously you can't eat these ones. Well, you can, but these ones are a bit fussed it. I remember when somebody was telling me about them, they were like, oh, the Chinese swear by them. I was like, I bet they do. I bet they say, what the fuck are those things? They're actually quite nice. They're quite tasty. I'm not good at identifying my mushrooms. There's only 2 sort of mushrooms that I can identify, which is the jelly ears and turkey tail. The turkey tail, you can't eat them. You could, they're good for medicinal purposes. You can ground them up and put them on like your food or something. I've never done that. I've made a tea out of them though. which was quite nice. I put some pine needles and rosehip in with it, which was, see what I mean, we made nearly falling all the time. But aye, it's quite tasty. I may have a look for some turkey tail when I'm back up here. I know a few places where it grows, so I'll try to have a look for it. So this stuff here is called cattail. You could actually eat the roots, but I'm not going in there to dig it out. But this thing here, tomorrow I'll show you a cool wee trick with that. It's actually turning out to be a beautiful day. Every time I walk into this village, it just reminds me of that film, First Blood. See the very first one, Rambo. It just gives off the vibes when you cross the bridge and you walk into the village over there, and just with the hills and that behind you. I'll show you what I mean when I get there. See if you feel the same way, if you've ever seen that film, but for me it definitely gives off the vibes. This is what I mean by the First Blood vibes. And obviously with the hill and that behind, with the wee bridge. So that's going to do it for part 1. I'll see you in part 2. As I said, I'm going to go home, get this video uploaded, and then I'll come up here tomorrow and I'll do part 2 for you. I'll see you then.